2 internets, 2 marketplaces. Traditional domains you already know. Handshake TLDs you truly own. Buy, sell, stake, all in one place. ShakeStation, the best place for Handshake domains and beyond.
So I think a lot of people have been excited for this session. So it's one of our last sessions, but definitely not the least. So we just had a fun auction, and
that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I didn't wake up the kids either. I don't think one of those I did, but we had some fun. That was some good old fashioned fun seeing the Woo back. So now we're moving on to. What do we call this session, Jesse? What's the topic?
Fucking me and Jesse. That's what it is.
All right.
What are these guys up to?
What are these guys up to? And that is a good topic. That is a good topic.
I want to pay attention to the chat here.
Yeah, there is. I don't know if we vibe coded this software, so if there's some bugs, sorry. But we've been Manly. Shout out to Manly in the chat and Florido. He's been tweaking us each day, so it's getting better each day. But yeah, it's hopefully helpful for everybody.
Great. You can just start riffing. And I think we're prepared to talk about the emoji site because it's something that we worked on together, the Handshake emoji site and ShakeStation, and then roll into the next session and talk about Namebase and answer some questions.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I guess if there's a history of the emoji site, it would truly be that we were doing OTC deals with Durandal, and true Jordan fashion, just thought to build something that solved the problem and made it easy and made it fun. And so we teamed up on that a couple years ago, and we love it. No one uses it really. But
there's some bids.
And now that the exchanges are closed, there's less exchange options. More people use it, and it's different. But so yeah, more people are using it now. We love it. Eskimo has called it a masterpiece. I asked him if I could bring that up, but it's really cool. It's a multi-currency wallet. You can make buy or sell ads. There's no transaction fees, and there's a $1 withdrawal fee in whatever coin you use. You can do private transactions with people where you give them a password, and it's just a simple OTC escrow site. You could do Bitcoin, Litecoin. You could go do Bitcoin, Doge, Handshake, Doge. So there's some flexibility there. It's not as easy as an order book exchange, but we didn't want to do an exchange, and it was cool. Anything you'd want to say about that, Jordan?
No, I think you said it all there.
It's pretty simple. The thing about it is that it makes people use Handshake because you need a resolver to access it, but it's awesome. I use it on mobile all the time. And so it's cool. I recommend everybody check it out and actually use Handshake.
Yeah, it's true. The mobile one's a good hack or tip. Somewhat easier to use these resolvers on. We should talk about resolvers. You want to just shout out a few of them, the options? I know there's simple ones. You can just point. You have also resolver domain. You can just update your Android or I think iPhone to that.
I use ShakeStation Resolve most. It's on my iPhone. It's an app in the iStore, and I use that with the Handshake emoji site, and it's totally seamless. I like Fingertip for a desktop wallet, but I have problems with it, and I would say it could use a good fix. So I just find I get the best results with the mobile resolvers.
Okay, because I think you can also just update in your Android setting on mobile. I didn't prepare to explain this, but it's pretty straightforward. You go to your settings. I think it's just Broker taught me how to do that. You can go into your Android and then change the resolver.
Yeah, DNS over HTTPS. Yeah. You can do that on Android. We have a server for that. It's just resolve.shakestation.io.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, HNS Broker taught me that one.
That
Cool.
essentially does the same thing that like the iOS app does. It's just that Apple doesn't give you a setting to do it. You have to download an app to do it, basically.
Cool. Yeah, resolved. So that's I think that's the easier one of the ones we're talking about today. But yeah, the handshake emoji. So that was how you guys started working together, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Project? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And I guess the history of the ShakeStation relationship, I think the story of ShakeStation is really cool and it's relevant to where we're going in the next session. But I guess I'll tell some of it. Maybe if what I don't tell, that's just lore, Eskimo can correct and with the facts. But I don't know that a lot of people know this, but Jordan was one of the first devs hired by Namecheap after the acquisition from the original founders. And he took a look at the code and said that it needs a rewrite. And they said no. And so he quit within about 2 weeks and then went and wrote ShakeStation in about 3 or 4 weeks.
It took me, I think, 24 days. Yeah, I think.
24 days. That's the origin story of ShakeStation. And then how he and I started working together on it was things have been up and down and we haven't gotten a lot of usage over time in the community. And he was considering selling ShakeStation or bailing. And so when I saw him mention it, I reached out right away and I was like, there's no way. And if you do, then I'm buying it. So we actually made a deal for ShakeStation, but part of the deal was that I begged him to stay. ShakeStation is, do you want to correct any of those facts?
No, we're good so far.
Okay, cool. So ShakeStation it's very efficient. And that's what I would say is the most powerful thing about it, right? It can run for maybe $100 a month or something like that. What would you say, Eskimo? Realistically,
30 or so.
$30.
Wow.
Yeah,
So that's pretty amazing. And it's very efficient, well-built system. And it's necessary, actually, as we're seeing now, to have the redundancy in the ecosystem. And so I saw it as an opportunity to work with Eskimo, who I think is amazing.
Yeah, definitely talented developer, bro.
And we just started going at it. I'll tell you something interesting about it. That part of it is that we could see the writing on the wall with Namebase and understanding and operating that business. We knew the costs and the potential profit that was happening. And so we actually anticipated Namebase going out of business at some point. And so thought it's even more important that we're here. And so really started to add features and expand. And you saw that happening about a year ago. And so that's anything you'd want to add to that, Eskimo?
No. So far, so good.
I go back and forth between calling him Jordan and Eskimo. I never called him Jordan until recently. But
I like Eskimo.
yeah.
Whatever works.
Did we get you the name yet, or you still didn't get it on Handshake?
Nope.
Got it.
It's been locked up on Namebase, owned by somebody that hasn't been active in 5 years.
We have a plan for that, though, in the new time. We'll talk about that when we talk about Namebase. But so, yeah, that's the deal with ShakeStation. It's easy to update. It's just amazing. And we're going to add a lot of new features. We talked about that. Secondary auctions is coming. I think Eskimo, do you want to talk about the features? Can you go through that a little bit?
I mean, screen share is
Yeah,
we
I got
can
the
do
list here.
Or we can rate them off, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so we got a list. We wanted to create secondary auctions because I think that's been something that's been requested since the beginning, probably. What else we got here?
So maybe we define it, but I'll let you read them off. But I think I could assume what that means, but we can clarify, or maybe if you list them.
We also wanted to create a chat. That was something for a long time everybody's always asked about for Namebase and ShakeStation 2 for negotiating. So our plan is to get rid of the existing offer system, build a chat between people, and then have the offers be sent within the chat. So that's the plan for that.
Nice.
What else, Jesse? What am I?
I want a troll box too, right? So part of the chat is a troll box where you can kick it, watch auctions ending, chat with people.
Yeah,
And
Discord was like, I haven't been active in Discord, but
I don't know
that
if
was
people
like,
the old troll boxes on Poloniex or anything, but it can be fun. So that'll be a cool one.
Yeah, we want to make it like just a live thing. Anything that's happening. A name expires, have an expiration channel. Any name gets marked for sale, it goes into a for sale channel. Just a general chat for announcing things like as they happen on ShakeStation, and then you could use it for private chats for negotiations for secondary names and stuff.
nice.
Yeah, it'll be cool. Anything else big?
No, encrypted. It wasn't 1 week. It was ShakeStation had the dark mode. It was not last year, but the year before. It was HandyCon. I think I bugged Alex Neto about adding the dark mode to Namebase, and then during the Namebase presentation, I coded the light mode for ShakeStation. So it took me as long as that presentation took.
Nice, man. So secondary auctions means I have a name and I can put it up for auction online in the platform, right?
Yeah, instead of just listing it with a certain price, just put it up for auction, set the amount of time you want the auction to be for, and let it go.
Vickery?
We haven't really thought of that yet, but
Okay.
But we'll take feedback on it. It's not a difficult ad for Eskimo. But
Yeah.
we could do both. A traditional auction, we could do a Vickery, we could do a nice fucking reverse auction like fucking Shake Decks. I don't know.
True.
We'll do it all.
yeah,
Awesome.
so it's next month. We'll start rolling this stuff out. And yeah, I see how we doing time-wise here. I see 45 seconds left on this one.
I think Dev luckily doesn't kick us out. We it's just we're late. No, that's not. Don't pay attention to that. And if Ann could tell me in the chat, but no, we're going over. Don't worry about that.
Okay, cool. Do you think we're going to roll right into the name-based discussion?
I think we can just keep in the same. Oh shit! I'm scared to check my computer tabs. I have a bazillion tabs. And saying yes.
Maybe we should switch it. No, these are all recorded. Maybe it'd be better just to have them.
Yeah, they're recorded. It would maybe be easier. Yeah, we could just flip it over. We have to go another. We have the speakers to go. We have to go another backstage. And then,
any questions? Is there any questions?
If you want, we can make it a hard cut. Then yeah, fine. So this is would be a ShakeStation and the emoji, and then the next one's Namebase. So
right.
So then, if there people want questions specifically on the ShakeStation, so it's been. I guess I'm curious. I think I saw you saying Twitter or somewhere about why I was offline for a little while. It scared the heck out of me. I'm like, man, are you guys doing this on purpose for HandyCon? It's definitely building the anticipation. I was like,
no, a lot of plans.
We don't have ShakeStation. I'm like, Namebase, Handshake. I'm like, but it's back. It's been back. I think day one, HandyCon, it came back. But
we had a lot of plans. We wanted to launch a lot of shit for HandyCon, but we had some issues. The biggest problem was we have a database that's used just for indexing bids and names and stuff on chain. And somehow that database got corrupted, which then caused all sorts of other problems. So we had to shut it down and basically rebuild that database again. And it's back now and should be good now.
Okay. Ultram has a question about, I think it shows on your screen, but it says, what's the hardest challenge to implement ShakeStation?
Honestly, it's dealing with HSD. I have learned to realize that I hate HSD. I actually built a node myself recently. I haven't switched to it yet for ShakeStation, but the plan is to switch to it.
Okay. Do we dig into that now, or is that a later talk?
It's probably a later talk, but he can't
Yeah,
wait.
probably.
He can't wait.
That's different than the other thing, Jesse.
What's that?
That's different from the other thing.
That's later. That's the future.
There's multiple things.
Oh.
Yeah, Rithvik did share earlier in day one or day two about Rust HSD. I don't know if that's something you're aware of or.
Yeah, I talked to Rithvik about it for a while. I don't know. I just got impatient and had some time while we're waiting on Namecheap for things. So figured let me start coding a node.
Okay. Are you guys happy about what's the progress in ShakeStation? And I guess is my question or thought.
Great question. What do you think, Eskimo? It's a really interesting question. Now it's become essential. That's what I would say. So the progress is that it's stayed alive this long to become essential, is what I would say. And
Yeah.
and that was the point of the redundancy of its living. And so
It's a great thing it exists right now, like given the name-based situation.
Yeah, man. This is
Which,
always.
we'll get into all that.
I guess maybe I will say that, but I think I speak for everyone. We appreciate all the things you've built for the community, Eskimo. I think I remember when you came in and Johnny Woo. I don't know how you guys had a call with Elvis. I have the hat. This is a Johnny Woo hat that he got mailed to me.
Yeah, I basically just came into the chat and Johnny Woo was cool and just started bullshitting right away. I think like within 30 minutes of getting in there, he's, let's get on a call.
Yeah.
And he gave me the idea for H&S chat. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Nice. Yeah, and I guess we're all just lucky that you made ShakeStation because we'll talk about the next session about Namebase, but yeah, that's the beauty about Handshake or decentralization is people can just build stuff, right? You didn't get any permission to make ShakeStation. I know HSD. I don't really know, but I know HSD can be difficult, but you were able to do it permissionlessly, right? Anybody can make another ShakeStation. We encourage people. That's the whole point of this protocol and being a blockchain is decentralization. And you did you made ShakeStation. You were not, whatever reasons, you shared a little bit about the experiences joining Namebase, and you made ShakeStation. And yeah, we're lucky that you did that because of the different things that have been happening now. But that's the beauty of decentralization, right? If it was like a lot of projects, especially in crypto projects, they say they're decentralized, but they're like, as we see, they're not. And then the whole thing collapses. But yeah, Handshakes is a little scary, I'll be honest, man. It's been scaring me. But we're still there. And ShakeStation's helped us with that.
Giovanni, that question's
I think that's a question
in the next one. It's going to be answered in the next one for sure.
Let's just maybe we just move on. I think we'll just go to next session. So you guys let's just make sure you two have the link. It's a different link.
I can wrap this session up real quick with something that Eskimo said to me just a second ago that kind of says it all. He said, we were talking about the node thing, and he said, no one can stop me from solving Handshake's problems. And so I don't know if I quoted you perfectly there.
It's something along those lines. I don't remember what I said.
I don't need permission to solve Handshake's problems. And I love that. And if he sees
nobody else does it, you do it yourself.
Yeah, man. So it's cool. So I guess we can call it a stop there and get into
you see me chatting, don't believe it. And as long as you know how to get to the next session, but it'll be like a few minutes. Of course, there'll probably be another video ad. Also, thanks for your support sponsoring the event. ShakeStations was this.
Of course, man. Thank you for everything. I can't thank you both enough. It's really awesome how cool that you guys coded the platform up.
Yeah.
We don't have another link, by the way.
I think maybe we just join the speaker button. Again, I think
it's in our Telegram chat, Jesse.
A new one?
And just post it in the Telegram chat.
Okay, great.
Speaker link. So then we'll end the session. Just go to that next link, and it'll be the same thing, but in a new session.
Okay,
great.
The 6th Handshake Conference, HandyCon White, Building the Sovereign Internet, wouldn't be possible without the generous support of our sponsors. Our platinum sponsors, Easy Domains, ShakeStation, Handshake Swap. Our gold sponsors, USwap. Our community sponsors, Handshake AU, Own the Dot, Namebase, GFAV IP Wallet. Powered by Sky Include. Thank you for believing in a decentralized future and empowering this community. Get your free ticket now at 2026.handycon.xyz